I'm here at the Plaza Theatre in Atlanta with Lowry from CineProv, and we're here today because Joel Hodgson is here special today as a special guest to do
his one-man show, Riffing myself.
And then tomorrow he will sit in with CineProv. Tell us more about CineProv.
CineProv started 8 years ago. It was Larry Johnson. He went to a really bad movie in Philadelphia and started telling jokes. And at first the people wanted to throw him out, but then they thought he was hilarious.
Yeah.
And I think from that his ego just blew up and he thought, I'm going to get other people to do this. So he moved down to Atlanta and started recruiting people. We've been at several venues since then, and we landed at the Plaza in April of 2013.
How's that been working? It's a great theater. For those on camera can't see it. It's an old theater. It's original, like old theater. And
Well,
it's amazing venue.
it's quite fantastic because they have air conditioning and beverages. And as a,
So you were in places that didn't?
yes, right. When you're in an improv group, sometimes you have to go to places that are a little shady, don't have air conditioners. So our fans love it. They think it's really nice. And just the area and the support from the community has been really tremendous. And our name is on the marquee sometimes.
Is it?
Yes.
In big lights?
Yes, CineProv.
That's awesome.
So, after
And
all
it's out
these
there right
years.
now.
Yes.
I know it is. So is Joel's. So what is the worst movie, or okay, the best worst movie you've had to riff?
Ooh.
And it could be about, we were talking about the Evil Dead before, all those scenes, it was awkward.
Yes, the Evil Dead. We did the new Evil Dead, which at first was very exciting because it felt like we were legitimate and licensed movies, which we are. But it gets kind of hard when they keep killing people and there are bloody scenes, which I love, don't get me wrong, but extended bloody scenes, you kind of run out of jokes about blood type or whatever's going on with the girl that's died. So I think that was a good movie. Good, bad movie.
And what movie will you be? Oh, you won't know tomorrow.
Or Eddie the Walking Cannibal is amazing. It's about
That's the one I was thinking of.
That was
Tell me about
hilarious. It's a guy who lives in Canada, and he starts in a new school as a teacher, and they say, Eddie's going to live with you. He's a special kind of kid.
Yeah.
And Eddie goes out at night, takes off his clothes, and eats people. But he inspires...
He has to do it naked?
Yes. Apparently that is what
So
inspires
you
him.
can't eat humans with clothes on?
No way.
No,
especially...
Is that bad etiquette?
It
that
is.
Bad cannibal etiquette?
It is, and in Canada, when there's a lot of snow, it's his way of going out without a parka and being like, I'm such a tough guy, I can eat people and run through the snow naked. So that was a good movie.
That makes sense. Like, I don't get it at all, but I did miss that one. And what is a movie that you've done that you want to do? That's like you sitting at home and you're just laughing so hard going, we need to riff this movie.
Well, my personal dream is that movie, I think it's called Teen Witch. It's from the 80s. She becomes a witch and Papa Boy likes her and all this crazy stuff. So I dream of doing that movie one day.
There's one like that where, I guess it's not witch. I don't know why I thought it was, but Tyra Banks is like a doll or a witch or... And there's like so many, I don't know why that movie popped in my head when you said Teen Witch, but some girl like wished her doll to come true. And
Tyra Banks? I'm not familiar with her works on screen.
that's probably why. That'd be a good one. Sometimes she's a doll. Sometimes she just...
And sometimes when she gains weight, she's like, I'm a fat doll today, and I'm a skinny doll.
All right, well, I look forward to seeing the show. And how many people are in the cast in total?
Oh, I knew you were going to ask me something like that. Name everyone in 7
No,
seconds.
don't name them all.
There's 7 of us now.
Okay, so that's good.
4 people.
Great. And I bet you're excited about the show tonight and tomorrow.
I am excited.
Good. I hope that everybody comes to Plaza to see them. They're here every Sunday night.
Yes,
Correct?
every Sunday, 7:30 p.m.
Watch horribly awesome movies while they riff and make jokes.
Right, so I always tell people, do you like to laugh? And everyone says, of course we like to laugh, which means you should come to a show, and it's only $10.
Yeah, totally.
And the water's free. If you get water from the fountain, that's free.
And there's
date
air
night.
conditioning.
Yes, and air conditioning.
So everyone come. All right, thanks so much. It's a great
Thank
talking to
you. Good to meet you.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, I'm here at the Plaza Theatre in Atlanta with Larry from CineProv because we have a special guest today.
We do. Joel Hodgson has joined us for the weekend.
That's great, and he's going to be working with you guys tomorrow doing a live riff. So why don't you tell us a little bit more about CineProv?
Sure. CineProv is a live improvised version of Mystery Science Theater 3000. We perform every Sunday here at the Plaza. 7:30s every Sunday. Bad movies, live comedy, hilarity to ensue. Tomorrow night, August 11th, Joel's joining us here. We're going to do an audience choice riff jam. It's going to be a Star Trek movie. We don't know which one yet, but it's going to be one of them. It's going to be...
Any of them?
Yeah, we're going to open it up to the audience and pick it out of a bag. and that's going to be the one that we riff on the spot.
How many are there? So you have a bag of these
We're
Star Trek
gonna
movies?
write down the names, put them in a bag, and then pick one out. So
Right.
We don't have a bag. We don't have a sack or anything. So it's simple play prep bag. I think there's like 12 of them, 13 of them, something like that. Yeah. So we may not include the new ones because we want to do Shatner.
Yeah, of
involved.
course.
I think we're gonna stop when
Otherwise,
Shatner ends, pretty much. We don't
Yeah.
want to deal with all the next generation stuff.
So for Riffing, I know a lot of people make it Star Trek. It seems so easy, especially people that watch it. It seems like just hilarious. But meeting you guys and seeing CineProv and meeting y'all before, you need to be like improv.
It helps.
So,
Yeah, MST, they always wrote everything out and wrote the show and all. We've always improvised it. It was more because we're too lazy to write it, and then we do a different show every week. So with real jobs and all, we don't really have time to sit down and write 800 jokes every week.
Right.
We just sort of put it on the spot and go with that.
So do all you guys have like an improv comedy background?
Not really. Even it's like I never had it until I moved here, and I took improv classes, and I always liked MST and was always sarcastic and used to make fun of movies at friends' houses and just like saw Mortal Kombat in the theaters and made fun of it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no kidding. But it was funny because that was really the first time I did it like in front of people. And there was like 6 other people in the audience. By the end, they sort of like came back and thanked me and my 2 friends for making fun of it because it was such a bad movie. And yeah, after a while when I moved here and started a theater down here, we decided let's just make fun of stupid movies while we're here. Just if no audience shows up with a bad movie to watch.
Right.
And,
You guys have been doing this for a few years
Yeah,
now.
like
You've
8
only been
years.
at the Plaza.
We've lived at the Plaza since this April, which is we sort of consider that the beginning of when we were really started doing it, because now we're in like a movie theater where we sort of saw it as being done before. We were like in an improv theater, showing it on a bed sheet and stuff. And it was
Seriously?
It was so slapdash and thrown together before, and it was such a mess. And now the shows are way better here. We actually do a run through every week. At least we watch the movies in advance now and sort of get a feel for them before we break them out. So the shows are way cooler and better here. And the surroundings are better. Popcorn's better. Everything's better here.
Popcorn was good.
Popcorn's
So that's another question. So when you watch the movie first, do you notice that it's funnier when it's just the first thing that came out of your mind, or when you watch it first and have that run
weird.
through?
I'm actually really happy. I can actually like turn it off in my head, so I can just sit and watch a movie at home and not have 800 jokes running through my head.
Right.
And this sort of carries into even the run-throughs. Like I don't really tell a zillion jokes at the run-throughs and stuff. But then like once the show starts, then it's just like one after the next, 800 jokes during the movie. So run-throughs more for us it's been more about just sort of bonding for the troupe and the reason to drink beer and eat pizza and
watch bad movies.
watch bad movies. Yeah, and we gotta get a sense more of like when to just shut up during the movie, even more than to when we should be telling jokes. So it just helps to get a sense of the beats of the movie and stuff more than the actual jokes that turn up.
Right.
It's still like 98% improvised every week.
So you guys have to be kind of close and be able to banter off each other.
Yeah, and I think that helps just getting together every week. Just sort of get it's a tight group of 7 now. We're not really looking to add people.
Yeah.
We're sort of keeping.
You're not taking nominations.
We're not
interviewing.
hiring. Yeah, we're not hiring. Exactly. And like every week somebody comes up after and says, "Oh, how do I get to do that?" I'll start a troupe, and 8 years later you get to do it.
It'd be funny.
Yeah,
Watch
exactly.
Marvel movies.
I mean, it used to be that way. I was like, we'll just show up enough and we'll put you in the show. But now it's like, do you have 100 people that'll come every week? Then you can be in the show. Otherwise we can do this on our own.
You have lots of friends.
Yeah, exactly.
So tomorrow there'll be 8. Does that make you nervous or excited? So I know you've been hanging out with
People?
Joel.
Oh yeah,
Not
Joel.
you guys.
No, Joel's more nervous than I am because he doesn't
Is
do
he?
it improvised as much as we do.
Okay.
So he's still more concerned than I am. We just keep telling him.
So have you guys done movies or done any kind of riffing? I know he's here in town today, obviously.
Yeah. Now we're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch a couple of them in the morning that we think might end up being the movie. If nothing else, it'll just give us a sense of Star Trek one.
Right.
So we're gonna get together in the morning and have some biscuits.
Wow, Star Trek rhythm and taking
Yes,
naps like
exactly.
halfway through the day.
We're in the Star Trek rhythm early in the morning. We'll nap in the afternoon. We both napped this afternoon, actually, separately, but in preparation of this. There was
Right.
big lunch and then napping before the show. Since we did
I guess we should tell people on the camera because people are watching out. Joel's still in there, so he just did his Riffing Myself one-man show,
You did?
and he's signing stuff, and everybody having a great time, and he did a great job. So I don't think anybody has seen the show. He did a background of what riffing is, and then tomorrow is
The actual riff jam, the improv riff jam of the Star Trek movie with Joel.
And then for Gone you guys are here every Sunday.
Yeah, we're every Sunday. Next week we're doing Days of Thunder, and then Deep Blue Sea, where we will have somebody dressed up as a shark you can take pictures with. We have a couple people work at the aquarium, so we I believe Molly will be wearing a wetsuit, and there is a shark
During the whole
person.
movie?
Yeah, during the whole movie.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and we will have somebody dressed as a shark, so you can take pictures with that. It'll be just like the aquarium, only $18 cheaper than getting the picture up front.
And for those also, it's August in Atlanta, so
Yeah.
I know it's nice and air conditioned.
It's very comfortable here. It's only
still,
balmy in a wetsuit.
Yeah, or a shark suit.
Or a shark suit, yeah. But
So-
troopers, that's what we do here. In September, we're doing Fantastic Four and Varsity Blues and Saturday Night Fever and Commando and Night of the Cover. Wow, actually, not scheduled through September.
Wow.
Cool. Yeah, that's weird.
So it's every Sunday.
Every Sunday, 7:30, new movie, 800 new jokes every time, whole new scenes, and yeah, and we need to call it fast.
Again, we're busy, so thanks. So every Sunday night here at 7 o'clock,
7:30.
7:30,
Yes.
Plaza Theatre, Atlanta, and it's CineProv.
Yes.
Riffing group.
Riffing group every week.
And then-
CineProv.com, Facebook, Twitter.
Oh, the people that aren't in Atlanta are not able to come tomorrow, be able to see some of the riffing action tomorrow with Joel.
Probably not.
Probably not. So
Yeah.
you guys are missing out. Sorry.
You're missing out. You
guys are
just
just
would have
gonna
done.
miss out.
Yeah, you should have been here. We
So-
let you know 4 months ago. So,
So whatever. But
But we have shorts and stuff they can watch on our website.
Oh, okay. And we should see some of those.
Yeah, yeah,
They
sure.
are funny. So what's the website again?
CineProv.com.
CineProv.com. All right. Thanks. It was great talking to you.
Thank you. No problem.
More time.